I grew up in a Christian home, you know, was a Christian home where love wasn't really shown, I guess. And I'd always pretended to be a Christian and play the Christian life, I suppose. I knew Christianity, I knew the Bible. I believed it, but I don't think it ever took hold. And going off in the Army for 7 or 8 years, and you know, we went through a lot of stuff. It was hard. I mean, we got married shortly, probably a year or so after I joined the Army, and things just went downhill from there really fast. And I just kept getting in a worse and worse way. You know, I got involved with other women outside, and you know, deploying inside the U.S. and stuff, getting into trouble. My drinking got really bad, and just kind of quit caring.
So our marriage before all of this had just been bad the whole time. There wasn't really ever a good point. And I had spent those 7 years with God kind of nudging me, saying, love Him and show real love. And at that point we hit, I think God had finally released me, and I was done. I was happy to be done. You
know, we were just done. I was done. I think she was about done. So I moved out, actually, into my own apartment. I was king of the world. I was so happy. So I mean, there I was, just happy as can be, and literally woke up one morning about a year ago, just woke up there by myself. And as I was waking up, I was rubbing the sleep out of my eyes, I just had this little small flash of like Jesus holding His hand out. I wouldn't say it was necessarily a vision, but it was definitely like very distinct and very real feeling. And just immediately, like, everything became clear. Like, my whole life kind of just pieced together. I realized that like what I had to do, and that God was like, this is it, like, follow me. Like, if you want your life to be better, then follow me. In that time, like, I just had this radical change, I felt like, and it just felt real. And I didn't even know it really at the time, but the more I talked to people, I talked to Steve Superville, specifically from our home group, and just like, he was like, dude, I think you just got saved. And I was like, yeah, I think so. Like, I don't even think I realized that at the time, but it was something real. Like, I had made that connection that I'd been striving for forever.
The physical was even different. I remember his eyes, like, there was just a light behind them that had never been there. It was almost like they were dark before, and then it was almost like they changed colors. And I could just tell, like, the way he was talking about Jesus and the way he was acting, it was different than before apologizing. There was a real change. Our small group was there during the whole time. During the bad, Steve would reach out and talk to him and love him where he was. And I mean, told him that he was being stupid, but that he was gonna love him where he was. And he was there for him. And at the same time, Amanda and our rest of our small group was calling me every single day, making sure I was okay. Our small group and my family held me up during that time.
Our relationship is so much better. I mean, our family life is probably the biggest testament. I mean, she did everything before. I didn't really help with anything. I was just so detached from the world in general, and just opposite. I'm just like embedded now, and the kids, I mean, I have so much more time with the kids and quality time, and such a better relationship with them than I ever had before. Before, they were just kind of a thing that we had to do, and I mean, it just has kind of changed everything, I think. Like, our whole home dynamic is different. And our relationship now, I mean, again, it's not perfect, you know, and things kind of normalize, but it's just...
But our new normal is 100% different than our old normal.